Hello and thank you for tuning in today. Your support is greatly appreciated. We're about to embark on a cinematic journey exploring an intriguing question. Is Quentin Tarantino's film Pulp Fiction overrated? This topic was sparked by an article from The Guardian, which presented a critical perspective on the film's impact and legacy. The piece argues that the film's influence led to a surge of mediocre imitations, thereby questioning its status as a classic. So let's dive into this. Is it truly an overrated film, or is it a misunderstood masterpiece? Now leave your thoughts in the comments and see if they change by the end of this video. You never know. First, let's consider the opinion of The Guardian. An author there expressed some frustration with the hype surrounding Quentin Tarantino's film. They argued that the film's instant influence led to a wave of mediocre imitations and knockoffs, impacting the quality of British gangster films and other movies. A rather bold claim, don't you think? But it's not all negative. The author also acknowledges the merits of Pulp Fiction. They appreciate its energy, its performances, and the undeniable impact it has had on the film industry. So, while they question whether they would prevent the creation of Pulp Fiction, if given the chance, they can't deny that it has both positive and negative impacts. Interesting perspective, isn't it? But let's look at some other aspects. Given the climate of movies now in 2023, it's easy to argue that anything from the 90s is a masterpiece compared to the new movies. The 90s was a time of ingenuity and originality in film, where directors like Tarantino were not afraid to take risks and push boundaries. Pulp Fiction, with its unconventional narrative structure and unforgettable characters, was a testament to this creative spirit. Today, however, we're seeing a lot of remakes, sequels, and films that rely heavily on CGI, often at the expense of storytelling and character development. So in this light, the movie might not seem so overrated after all. Let's delve deeper into Pulp Fiction. Is it a story of redemption? There's a compelling argument to be made here. The film, originally written chronologically, was edited into three distinct stories: The Date, The Gold Watch, and The Bonnie Situation. Each one concludes with a character's redemption. Mia Wallace, at the end of The Date, is given a literal second chance at life. Butch, in The Gold Watch, escapes his captors and gains his freedom from mob persecution thanks to Marcellus. The Bonnie Situation begins with a brush with death. Vincent doesn't learn anything from it and is later killed. However, Jules takes this experience to heart, choosing a new life of non-violence and offering Ringo a chance to redeem himself. Some might argue that this interpretation is reading too much into the film, but consider the scene where Butch chooses a weapon to save Marcellus. He goes through a hammer, a baseball bat, a chainsaw, before finally settling on a katana sword. This quick journey through history and cinematic history was no accident. Tarantino was intentional with these choices, suggesting a deeper level of thought than some might give him credit for. So, is Pulp Fiction just a fanboy movie, or is there a deeper meaning to it? Now, I want to hear from you. Are you a fan of Pulp Fiction? Love it or loathe it, there's no denying its impact. So drop a comment below and let's get a conversation going. Why does this film resonate with you? Or perhaps it rubs you the wrong way? Whatever your take, I'm eager to hear it. And as we're discussing this, let's not forget the bigger picture. With all the upheaval in Hollywood, what's the future of the film industry? Are we headed towards more originality or just more attempts to recreate the magic of the past? Before we wrap up, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed our deep dive into Pulp Fiction. Have a fantastic day, and remember, choose to be kind. Do something good for yourself or someone else today. It's the little acts of kindness that make a big difference. So go out there and make your mark. Until next time, folks.